Hello everybody, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons! We have mail! Wonder what our mail could be. Happy Home Academy! Congratulations! Celebrate this addition to your home. Please accept this small gift. You'll need convenient electronic appliances for your upgraded home. Will I? And then we got our thing from Jolly Reds. A letter from Diva. Basically, Steven, there is a lot in this world you could care about. The only thing worth caring about is friends. If you don't have folks to hang out with or write letters to, then what do you really have? Nothing. Friends forever, Diva. Aww. Man, I wish I had friends. I have a few, I can't say that. But, like, I don't have many I talk to regularly. An ironing set. Okay, so they think I need an ironing set. We now should have more storage space, which means we can actually put things away. Which that'll be nice. It also means we have more floor space, which means, you know, these turnips won't be as much of an eyesore, but it does mean we now gotta push everything up against the walls. Our very rainy walls. You know, I'm gonna leave that there just because it's in the way. And I like that about it. I like that it's in the way. It's very much a mood. I greatly appreciate how in the way it is. Okay. Ah, gas. My muscle burpee. I ate ages ago. Yes. I don't really have much planned for today. I'd actually thought of something that I could show that I've mentioned before, but never actually showed in one of these videos, or an Animal Crossing video in general. And that is the thing that I myself have quote-unquote DIY'd. That's not a stool that I absolutely refuse to show anybody because they look bad. This is something that actually kind of looks good, and looks rather good from a distance. And once I dig up this fossil, I can flash it across the webcam. Well, I say flash it across. It's gonna take a hot minute. Because we start with this. This is the sword I made. I want you to keep in mind, while I go over this, this is the only tool I had for making it with. This pocket knife has, I don't think I can get it out with one hand. I don't know, I kind of can. A little saw on it. This is all I had to make this. I was very bored. This was an afternoon. But it just kind of keeps going. The beautiful thing about this is its weight is actually roughly what it should be. This is a 2-scale longsword. Basically, this is about as long as a longsword ever was. It's long, as you can tell. Which also, I really want to... I know I'm stopping to do a little rant literally right away. You know how in video games, long swords are always the one-handed sword? Does this handle look like it's meant for one hand? Really? Does this length, keeping in mind I am 6'2", does this look like something you would want to use in one hand? I mean, come on now. This is a two-handed sword. You did not use long swords in one hand. They were two-handed swords. The day video games realize that, I will be a very happy staff. Now I need to put it back, which you guys can still hear me while I do. It kind of hangs on the wall behind one of Frisk's towers. I would put it somewhere else, because I used to have that as like a background element that you could like just see behind me. And I'm thinking of moving some of the stuff I used to have behind me to like the wall back there. Wrong side. Yeah, I haven't got around to that yet. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it because my bed is right there. So like I can't really put the longsword there. Or I know for a fact I'm going to get woken up by Frisk knocking it off the wall onto me. So I can't really put it back there, but I do have like a little coat of arms that was part of the Sword and Shield pre-order stuff. Also, I fully realize how dorky what I just did was, but I don't care. I'm actually proud of that sword. It could be better. Yeah, there's many ways it could be better. But when... Like I said, I can't say that's the only tool I had. I had that little pocket knife and some sandpaper. So when you consider that, like, I am quite proud of it. It's quite well made, given what I had to work with. Also, I completely blanked on putting things away. I'm smart. So the lucky duck who picks this up. I was just zoning out in the bathtub when a great DIY idea popped into my head, and I had to write it down. Whoever you are, I hope you're in the mood to craft up a brainstorm. Take a chance and try it out. Wishing you luck, Mario. It's a deer scare. Those don't work. I just want to say it, those don't work. If they did, the people of Nova Scotia would be pretty happy. Like, we have so many deer over here. There's literally signs directed at the deer telling them not to eat human food. It doesn't work. They eat human food anyway. They can't read. I don't think the town thought that one through, but deer can't read, or they're choosing not to, at the very least. 91 bells. Okay, that is considerably better, but worse than yesterday afternoon. So, I get the feeling the afternoon price today is probably going to be pretty nice. I don't think I can afford everything in here today. But I'm going to try. Oh, I already have an accessory stand. I'll buy this one anyway. Got freezer. This is probably going to be more bells than I've got on me. No, 35 bucks for a freezer. That's really cheap. Punching bag? Maybe Simon would like a punching bag. $38 for a punching bag. Guys, you need to upcharge. You are selling at the price you're paying, and that's not a good business strategy. That's the only way these things could be so cheap. But, yeah, like, I thought I'd completed one of the other Nook Miles things. But it's for the Dream House. Yeah! We get our next thing at 5 upgrades. There's a lot of upgrades, and they're already crazy expensive. That is a sign of what is to come. But yeah, when researching that longsword, I was trying to find a good pommel design, which is like the thing at the end of the handle that kind of like, in a way, holds your hand on the handle and is also in some ways a counterweight, but not really. A lot of people like to theorize that's a counterweight, but it's really not. It's more there to keep your hand on the handle of the sword. Otherwise, your hand would just slide off. And people would get fancy with these things. I was just trying to find what, like, a standard battlefield pommel would look like. Because I didn't want anything super fancy. This wasn't being a super fancy sword. The great thing about the weight of it being pretty much spot on is that I could, if I wanted to, use it for, like, solo HEMA practice. I would not want to hit somebody with that thing. That would hurt. Like, that is pretty much a bludgeon. Which I used to actually do a little bit of, like, HEMA practicing back when, you know, back in the house I grew up in. But that's because we actually had room for that kind of stuff. We don't have room here. Like, literally, if I were to walk out onto our side lawn and then do, like, a wide cut with the, with that sword, I'm fairly confident the tip would be reaching basically the sidewalk unless I was standing too close to a fence, in which case I would hit the fence if I was swinging the other way. So, yeah. Hello, Caroline. How's your day going, Hula? Stop for a chat. They say you shouldn't start your day without a plan, but they also say plans are a fool's errand, so I guess you should be a fool every day. That's it. What is up, Steven? Let's talk. Life here is pretty rad, you know. I mean, it's not perfect, but what is? That's fair. I mean, I'd like to make this island life perfect for all the animals, but that's just... You know, that's just me. We also should probably really get back to buying more flowers and planting more, because, like... Flowers ain't coming along very quickly. We need to make that happen. But, yeah, like... It's a little sad when you think about it, given that sword is like one of the last things I did / made that I'm actually kind of proud of. And I made that in like 2014. Yeah. Hey, it's me, Simon. What's the latest? I overslept a little today, but that's cool. Gave the bugs in my house some extra quiet time. Oh, he's crazy. Got it. I love that personality for villagers in this game. Clyde also has it. He was one of my favorite villagers I had on Adventum. Just occurred to me, both of my islands that I have done have had A names. Because there was Adventum and now there's Astera. I never clicked on that until just now. I guess for the next Animal Crossing game I do, it should be a B name. And I'll just start working down the alphabet and then skip S when I get there, because I've already done S. So technically I've also done D and H. Now we need to go buy a shovel, because I don't got... Well, I might have hardwood on me. I've got 2 hardwood on me. That's not enough hardwood. I need to buy a shovel. Put this away. Hey, Nooklings, I need a shovel. I need a very, very nice flimsy shovel, so that I may then upgrade it into a not-so-flimsy shovel. There will reach a point where we will not need to even upgrade them anymore. We'll just be able to buy upgraded tools from the Nooklings. That time is not right now, though. And honestly, the flimsy stuff works. Like, if I remember correctly, I don't have stream VOD with this stuff. I kind of wish I did. I'm pretty sure way back when this game first came out, I was just using flimsy stuff all the time and never upgrading it, and I was driving people crazy, because it's like, but you're going through so many more tools. It's like, yeah, but these are cheaper. I'm not using as many resources, and I don't need the big shovel. I can just use the flimsy shovel. I don't need a big fancy shovel. It's just gonna break anyway, so, you know, I may as well just go with the flimsy one. There's fewer resources put into it. And it's only like 800 bells. That's like nothing. But, that drove people a bit crazy. For good reason, I feel. But I feel those people just forgot who they were dealing with, for the most part. I am very strange when it comes to playing games. Rarely will I do the absolute most optimal thing. I'll do the most convenient at the time thing for whatever I'm trying to do. Curly is asleep. He fell asleep mid-cleaning. 10,000 squats. I'm not even winded. It's me, I could do infinite squats. What? What? See you. Hey, I was just meditating. Yeah, meditating. That was fair, my guy. It was good to wake you up, though. It's not good to sleep standing up. I've heard. I feel like that's mostly just because you'll fall down and hurt yourself, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's some wives' tale that, like, oh, you'll get some disease if you do it, even though that doesn't happen. I still will forever love, like, a few old wives' tales that, like, don't really make much sense. Like the whole, you know, put on a jacket or you'll catch a cold. But no, you won't catch a cold for not having a jacket on. You would have caught... Oh man, we got Gulliver here. He's dressed differently. If I find even a single raisin in these cookies, I'll kill all the lot of ye. Yum, yum, yum. Raise the mainsail. Ready the yard sail. Anyone seen the mizzen mast? Yo-ho, yo-ho, pirate sounds, etc. Okay, ready to get up yet? Arr, buccaneer. That's a bit out of me price range. Could I tuck ye into a discount for both ears? Arr. There he goes. Arr, this buffet may be the end of me, lads. But I think I can tamp a bit more peach cobbler down me gubbet. Avast! Where'd the buffet go? What trickery is this? Do ye even know who ye be messing with? I be Captain Gulliver, legendary pirate, feared for all manner of dreadful gullduggery. Arr. Now, where's the cruel matey who burst me buffet bubble? Was it ye? Arr, you don't look very cool. I suppose you did me a favor. I might have gobbled up this whole beach. Aye, ye saved me a stomach lining from a sandy demise. Begging your pardon for me sleepy confusion. Arr. Oof. But I do have a powerful ache in me noggin. I was partaking in a bit of the good soda with me crew, but I tumbled over the prow into the sea. 'Tis naught but a mild inconvenience, though, for we be living in an age of gadgety miracles. I've got me a treasure that can summon a ship, day or night, sea or shore. Arr. So as long as I've got me trusty old communicator, I'll be just oh my gosh! Me trusty communicator has gone and vanished, arr. Those waves bopping me about like an inflatable beach ball. The thing must have slipped out of me pocket. It means I'm lost at sea. I'll have to wait for me buccaneer buddies to find me on their own. That could take quite a bit of time. Still workshopping me pirate puns, so those are sure to run out fast. Ahoy! You, the whale-sized, with the whale-sized noggin. Will you help a stranded seabird find his lost communicator? Sure, I'll look for it. Arr, ye mean it! Now there's a shanty deserving of a jig. Me gut says me communicator is in a nearby ocean. Me crew is surely searching for me, so I should keep lookout. Guts to be on land for that, ye savvy. That means it's up to ye to swim about and find me communicator. I'm counting on ye, matey. Oh, and make sure there's room in your pockets before ye hunt, else you'll be blundering your plundering. Will do. Will do, Gulliver. Man, he's very different from Gulliver. Pretty neat. Gives me a reason to use my pirate accent. I really like that voice. I don't do it enough. Mostly because I don't think I could do it really too much more. If I had to deal with Gulliver every day and speak like that every day, I imagine my voice would be completely shot within like a week. But he doesn't show up every time. So it works out. We will need to get our wetsuit, but we also still need to go back home at some point. So we'll just grab our wetsuit when we do that. I do really like Gulliver, though. Gulliver is very nice. He is quite the fellow. I do like having a fellow around. Isn't that a board game? Isn't there a board game called Othello? I don't know. I could swear there is. Now I'm curious, but not curious enough to, like, Google it. Somebody might know eventually. Or I could just be completely hallucinating a board game named Othello or something similar. Watch it literally be called a fellow or something similar. That would be absolutely hilarious. Let's see. I do kind of want to try doing some of the frosty crafts today, as well as planting some more flowers. We have got quite the home loan to pay off now, so I'm not going to worry about that for a while. This is like a late-stage loan that Nook has given us at this first upgrade. Also, I somehow have completely missed the money rock. I think I know where it is. I mean, I'll take more resources. More resources are always good. And again, my nose is itchy. I do not understand why my nose gets so itchy while I'm recording. Yet it never gets itchy while I'm, like, just talking. Almost feel like it has something to do with wearing the glasses. Don't know why I pressed A instead of X? Why? The button on the left. Square. I love how that's how I know controllers, even though I grew up Nintendo. Ooh, it's Ed. That word. The name's Ed. Glad to be the first one using this campsite. You live on this island, don't you? I figured. Yeah, I'm pretty good at reading people. I can tell that you're really gonna enjoy having me here. I mean, I've heard of you. I think I've seen you before, but I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy having you here. I don't know you well enough yet to know that one. Now, if that had been like Bella, yeah, I would have very much enjoyed having Bella here. Or Clyde. That'd been Clyde. Like, I would have been over the moon. Would have been like moving mountains to make sure Clyde moves in. Wow, this has already been grown. The dung beetles are helping me today. Gotta get this one to the point I can push it to. I wonder what the absolute smallest snowman you can build is. It would be very difficult to figure out. I do want to pop in and see Pinky, but I think I'm going to build the snowman first. Just roll it and roll it and roll it and roll it and roll it. Jeez, what was I even talking about? I don't even remember. Right, I was talking about how I want to decorate the town a bit today. With some frosty stuff. I really want to try to give, like, the vibe of the season. That is my goal. So, I'm gonna definitely be using a lot of the frosty stuff I'm getting from the snowmen in, like, the design of the town. And then once spring hits, maybe, like... I mean, I can definitely start by just Easterifying things. Like, changing stuff for the holiday. And then, like, once spring really sets in, I can just aim for, like, a lot of flowery stuff. I don't really know what else other than flowery stuff. Summer, I feel like I should just take everything down, because it's summer and hot, and nobody wants to do anything. There we go. Pure snowfolk perfection. Yeah. Okay, what we get today? Let's see. A frozen mini snow person. Ooh. That'll be nice. You could have some permanent snow people around. I should pick up this stick. Also, this... I don't know if I hit this rock yet today. I feel like this is the money rock if I haven't. And if I have already hit it, I'm just wasting a durability in my shovel. Technically 3. I haven't hit it, and this isn't the money rock. Where haven't I bonked a rock? Where haven't I bonked Dwayne? I do find it funny how I make a lot of references to, like, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, when really I should be making references to Rocky Johnson, his father, a Nova Scotian. For those who don't know it, The Rock's family lineage is actually Canadian. His family lineage is Nova Scotian, specifically. Oh my gosh, fine, I should have read the instructions. Whatever. Oh, what's up, Steven? Oh, what are you doing? Can I help? Well, I'm making a shell bed. I jumped to the idea when I fell asleep watching Maglev's in Love. It's about trains in love. One of them... Hang on, not important. It doesn't matter if Maglev and Mike took their relationship off the rails, because I'm building a thing. Hey, Steven, do you want to know how to make a shell bed too? Yes, please. I'm gonna be the first pop star fashion slash fashion designer slash DIY guru. So I write down all my recipes. Here you go. I'll gladly take it. Oh my gosh, wow. It's so way easy. You'll slap one together in no time. I mean, if you need help, let me know. I can give you, like, materials and help you out. It did seem like you were struggling a little, so I do feel like it may not be as easy as you're making it sound, but I do trust you, so I mean, it's probably that easy. I imagine if you don't follow the instructions, it's probably pretty difficult, though. Did I talk to this one yet? Yeah, okay. We should go to the museum. I know where the money rock is. Hold on. I know which rock it is. Oh, Diva wants something. I'm so bored! Sorry about that. If I'd known you were there, I wouldn't have yelled. There's just nothing happening. Wish we had an arcade or something on this island. Oh wait, you don't need an arcade to play games. For a little treasure hunt? Sure, let's do it. So I like to hear. Guess I'm not the only one bored around here. Give me 1 minute while I go bury the treasure, and then we can kick this thing off. This is something new. Okay, the treasure is buried. It's pretty simple from here. If you find where I hid it from before time's up, it's yours. I'll tell you for free that I buried it outside since no one let me burst up their floors. Go figure, right? And that's it. You ready to hunt? I am. I probably should have assigned things to my bar. We have 6 minutes to find her buried treasure, and that should be the only thing buried on the island. But we also don't have many flowers, so it could really be just about anywhere. I don't know if it can be buried on the beach, so I'll check the beach as a last resort if I cannot find it anywhere else. I'll tilt the camera up because this makes things easier. Gonna do an outer lap of the main part of the island. I'm pretty sure that right there is the money rock, by the way. Salmon's still running about. Okay, now let's do a bit of zigzagging. See if I can find it anywhere here. It could be that it's like on the mountain somewhere. I mean, we do have a lot of weeds, which will basically stand in for flowers, thankfully. This is still gonna be a challenge. Especially because that timer feels like it goes so fast. Feels like this just started. And like we're already almost down to 4 minutes left. Could just be my perception of time is really bad. But who knows? Maybe the timer is fast. Nintendo seconds aren't just a joke. That's actually a lot of old Nintendo games used to not, like, they would show you a timer in seconds, but it wouldn't actually be in real seconds. It would be in, like, basically some faster second, or it would be tied to, like, the clock speed of the console. So, like, if the console ran faster than, like, real time... Oh, here it is. Wrong way. If the console ran faster than real time, the timer would run faster than real time, which is just kind of funny, and that's where the Nintendo second comes in. You know, it's not a real second, it's a Nintendo second. Nintendo's what Sega don't. Sega was actually pretty good at sticking to real time. Hello, Diva. I have done it. Found it. Did you? Nice. Send it over real quick and I'll open it for you. There you go. There is the treasure. I am ready to find out what's in there. And some rimmed glasses. Surprised? Don't try to hide it. I can totally tell. I said it's all yours. I'm a gal of my word, you know. Thank you. I could use some glasses. That's one of my best hiding places, but you found it like there was a spotlight on it. Well played. I mean, you did put it, like, directly in front of something, but... Bam. I feel like somebody is going to really appreciate those glasses. But they'd probably appreciate it more if I actually had long hair on my villager. But I currently cannot do long hair. So... And there is no hair long enough to actually match my hair. That is something that's always kind of sad to me in games. Is like, regardless of gender of character picked, there is no character that can match my hair. At least, like, no custom character I've ever found. It's always shorter than my hair. Which is just sad. Like, when you get, like, a game and it's like, oh, like, this is crazy long hair, and it's like, it's halfway down their back. That's something, but... For those who have never seen this, without me explaining anything, just, yeah, halfway down my back is... my hair is a bit long. Just a bit. Just a tad. Just a tad. Yeah, I don't know how my hair looks from behind, so that might be incredibly embarrassing, but I'm never gonna see it, so... I'm not gonna be embarrassed by something I don't even know about. Now, let's head to the museum and get these fossils identified. Which is what I was planning on doing before, and I'm glad I went over there so we could play that game with Diva and help her be entertained for a bit. But yeah, my hair has not been cut since 2013. That is a long time ago. And it's still gradually getting longer, too. There's a prevailing theory that, like, hair kind of stops growing, and if you start going bald, yeah, it stops growing. But as long as you're not going bald, your hair will just keep growing at a set rate. The problem becomes, once your hair gets so long, it doesn't look like it's really growing out any. Right, I need to... Whoops, no, blathers, sorry. Yeah, I need to make a donation. I was trying to hit the button. Ooh, 3 things today. Technically 4. We got an Archia... that. We have the quaint painting. Spino skull. And an Ammonite. Yay, the painting was actually correct. I was kind of worried I was not seeing it properly yesterday, and that would be like a wrong painting. So now we gotta get back to our house. We still need to help Gullivar. So, you know. That'll take quite a little while. Maybe. We do gotta go diving for it, so we do gotta get our wetsuit out. Which does mean I gotta cover my berryness with wetsuit. Which, saying that just reminded me. I have the dumbest luck. So I mentioned I was playing Pokemon Unite. Well, there's 2 little, like, effectively daily gachas you can do. One of which is for little Pokemon tokens that you equip, and you can have up to 10 of them equipped, and they give you little bonuses based on, like, a bunch of different stuff. I'm just gonna put all of my resources away for now. All my spare resources, anyway. And then there is, let me move this. And then there's another one for cosmetics. And in the cosmetic pool, and if anyone knows me, they know I'm not really that into cosmetics. I'm not that much into appeal, you know, making things look good aesthetically. But I figure, any day I have, like, you know, like yesterday, I had... Well, I'll go back to the first instance of this. I had exactly 1 pull. Daily free 1 pull. And I'm like, you know what? Let's throw it in I have to put my tool away. Let's throw it in the cosmetic pool, just to see. Maybe I'll get something. There are some Pokemon skins in there. Off of that 1 pull, I got the 0.8 pull rate of a Snorlax skin. That is a berry. He is a giant citrus berry, and I love it. Wow, I got it first try. Got the communicator, now to bring it to that pirate. I'll do it by swimming over. Because there is definitely more things to find, so... I see that present, though, and I want the present. I want the present. I regret seeing the present. Yeah, then yesterday, I had 1 pull left over again. And I figured, it can't happen twice. Out of the... dying. Out of the gacha pull, I got the exact same Snorlax skin again. Which meant I got technically like 80-some costume tokens. I think it was 60 or 80, somewhere in that range. Yeah, Noctopus. Which basically meant I could pick up a skin for God of War I'd been looking at. And considering trying to get. And still have a bunch of tokens left over. My luck. It's a 0.8% chance. And I got it twice in a week. Because, like, this first time I pulled it was, like, 2 days ago. Or 2 days before I pulled it before. Yes! I got some seaweed. I couldn't kelp myself. Funny joke. It's a Game Pass reference. I didn't do the voice. It's Yoda making jokes. That's all you need to know. Making very bad jokes like that. Only they'd be Star Wars related. That is the running joke. You might be wondering why I watch Game Grumps, because that probably sounds really cringy. Because it's kind of funny. But yeah, I don't know how I managed to get 2 of the same skin off of my 1 extra pull twice. But I did it. So, you know, I'm not going to argue with it. Realistically, I should just be getting the little Poke tokens because they're more useful to me, but... When have I ever done the most optimal thing? Never. That's when. Well, I say that. I kind of lucked into, like, the most optimal party my first playthrough of Star Ocean Second Story R. But that was more, I was just wanting to use the characters I wasn't using in a playthrough I did leading up to that, of Star Ocean Second Evolution, which was the PSP remake of Star Ocean 2. I basically played that to build up more hype towards Second Story R, and I'm glad I did, because if I hadn't, I wouldn't have discovered right away, anyway, all of these characters being so good. I got a scallop. It oughter be savored. Hey man, about that scallop of yours. To have it? Sure, here you go, man. Whoa, thanks for your generosity, man. What are you doing down there? Since you were cool about the scallop, I left you a cool recipe in return. The pearls you need for that recipe are rare. You can sometimes find them on the ocean floor. I'll keep my eyes open for them too. Might even trade you for a scallop if I find one. Forget, give, and take. This is called give and give. It's how we all win, you dig? Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to lay some truth on you. The deep kind. Feel this. Dust is life. Dust is life, tucking you in very slowly. If we could stop tossing and turning, think how cozy we'd be. Wrap your noodle around that. Yep, today's a good day. There he goes. That is Pascal. I don't have it in my heart to ever tell Pascal no. I've done it once and it broke my heart to do it. I can never do it again. That does mean we need to remember that we have not donated a scallop to the museum. I hope that I will remember, and if I don't remember, I hope that you guys will remind me. Assuming I don't just get another scallop. But, yes, I got a Welk. Happy sales to you. I don't get that reference or joke. Yeah, I also, like, today, just for more, like, shits and giggles, was just like, you know what? I'll run the cosmetic pool again. And I got nothing out of it. Like, I got random cosmetics, as you should. It's like my character is now just basically wearing the random assortment of crap I got today. Oh, there's another scallop. Bam. Yeah, he only takes one scallop from you a day. I was just really hopeful I would get another one. I'm content now. Let's get back to shore. So, take a hot minute. I'm not a fast swimmer. I'm a fast sinker, but I'm not a fast swimmer. I'm pretty sure I didn't mention this before, but there is a reason I'm kind of afraid of water. I say kind of afraid. The best way I can describe it is I'm aquaphobic. I do not deal with water. Arr, have ye found it yet? Arr. Arr, that's it. That's me precious communicator. I thank ye with all me heart, matey. With extra cherries on top even. Now I can contact me faithful crew. Avast ye, lily-livered sea dogs. 'Tis I, your beloved captain, who makes things hapting. I had another bad spill, so ye best change course and come pick me up. Here be me coordinates. Be quick about it, or I'll buckle your swashes for good. So says Captain Gulliver. Arr, winky face saying. Arr, that ought to put some wind in their sails. Make no mistake. Ye saved me life. There's a debt that needs repaying, so I'll ship ye fine rewards soon. Expedited, arr. Ah, that takes a load off. Nothing left to do but wander this here beach and look mean. So here I go, arr. There you go. Yeah, I had an instance where I basically, in an attempt to learn how to swim, was at the ocean with a family friend who lived nearby where we lived, and their son doing some swimming. I had a life jacket on. A life jacket weighted for my weight. It was not underrated in any way. It was for my weight. I sank like a stone. Life jacket and all. Hello there, Stephen. Your home is much roomier, yes? Nice to have even a little extra space. Which brings us to the cost of your remodel. That'll be 198,000 bells. Ah, yes. Please make your payments using Nookstop's ABD feature, as you have done before. As always, but it has been ever so nice doing business with you. Yes, yes. Yes, it has. I want to get my 300 miles for the day. I am good for now, though. We do not have any bells for anything in there. Ooh, we get an espresso maker. I'll take that. Got some corkboard. I'll take that. Pretty nice things. I'll gladly take them. But yeah, I was okay with water before that kind of... Well, I say I was okay with water. I was never okay with water. But I was better with water before that. After that, no. No. And like, as I said, I was never okay with water. Like, I have been told many a time how difficult it was to bathe me as a baby. Because I would freak the F out at even, like, a millimeter of water. Like, I do not, I have never done water. Even now, like, I hate the feeling of water. Right, I've already... Brain, I need to donate things. Yeah, I have donations. What would I like to donate? Some seaweed, a scallop, and a whelk. Let's take a look. We'll gladly take all those off our hands, so we can sell the rest. We do need to check the afternoon turnip prices as well, because it's now 12:30. So... yeah, like, I can't even describe it, because, like, nobody else seems to feel this way. It's like, I can't even remotely hope to explain it in a way that makes sense, but, like, it just... the feeling of water on my body is just... the best way I can describe it is like nails on chalkboard as a feeling. To have the feeling of water on me. I don't like it. 173. I am selling. I don't care if tomorrow could be better. That's almost doubling our bells. I am selling for that. I will... like, that is a good price. I am almost tempted to, after this recording, just open my gate. But I also feel like that'd be a little weird. Just be like, hey, gate's open. I got 178 bells. Turnips. You guys want them? But I also know this game gets absolutely crazy at times with turnip prices. So this isn't even even remotely the craziest price I've seen. This will probably be a pretty regular occurrence if my memory is serving me well. I remember, like, some, like, 600-700 weeks. Just in the time I was streaming when the game first came out, so... don't know if that was a bug, though. It might have been a bug. Either way, I'm selling for this price. I'm doing it. I might do that in the future, of, like, if I ever get a really good turnip price, just, like, put out a community post saying, like, hey, island's open, come sell your turnips. Because, like, I feel like you guys would appreciate that. And I can do that. So, I mean, the exception will be if it's in the morning. If it's really early in the morning, I probably won't. Which I do also fully understand that me opening my gate for afternoon prices means doing it in the middle of the night. But if I catch it around noon, then at least it'll be, like, 4 in the morning starting in Europe. And, like... midnight latest in North America. So, like, in theory, a fair few people will be able to take part in that and sell their turnips for some good price. In theory. 173,000 bells. We have broken the 200,000 bell mark. That is a lot of bells. You would think I would put these all right on my home loan, but nah. Now, these have other things in store for them. As in, I'm going to be putting them in my bank and hanging on to these bells for more turnips. I will lose all of my money on turnips. You cannot stop me. It's only like, what is this, Tuesday? Steven, hello. As I'll mention it in today's broadcast, but today we have our first guest over at the campsite. If you have the time, or even if you don't have time, make time to go see our guest. And if you get an opening, try talking them into moving to Astera. The bright future of this island depends on me. But I don't want Ed. I mean, I wouldn't mind Ed, but I don't want Ed. I could pay off my home loan, but I'm not going to. Can I keep 22,000 on me? Cause like, here's my thunkin'. Big thunk time. If I save our bells and buy more turnips on Sunday, I could probably buy at least 2,000. It's only Tuesday, jeez. I could at least buy probably around 2,000 this Sunday. And then if I can do that again, I could probably pay off my next 2 home runs. See, I'm doing the big thunk. Like, that's, you know, that's what I gotta do. Can you get more Nook Miles here as well? Right, I was gonna buy more flowers. So do we have anything else in here? Yes, we do! Smile Isle. Good deeds are their own rewards, but go ahead and have some Nook Miles too, for fulfilling requests from other island residents. Yes, yes. Kindly standard. That's just me in a nutshell. I am kindly standard. We are cornering the stock market. We're a stash-minded speculator. And an avaricious moneybags. The powers that have been tracking your turnip transactions, and let's just say you've harvested your share of profits, enjoy a few Nook Miles for helping contribute to the island's economy. Powers that be. And we have another thing in here, the otter no. If you meet a laid-back fellow floating in the sea, consider sharing some of your scallops with him. You never know what you might learn in return. A little gift never hurts either. Indeed, we're a kind cynic. That also seems to describe me pretty well. Yes, I want to work on a few of our DIY recipes. So I need to get out some snowflakes. There's a present. There's a present. There's a prezi. I want the prezi. Where's my slingshot? I should have went the other way. It'll fall good. There we go. Prezi. And it is athletic shorts. I don't want that. I never want shorts. I'm not a shorts person. I think the literal only time I've ever worn shorts was before I was even 5 years old. I am not a shorts person. Never have been. That does not mean they have not been bought for me before, and I've always felt a little bad for not wearing them. But I am not a shorts person. We have a lot of large snowflakes and not a lot of regular snowflakes. This may be a bit of a problem, but it's fine. I should probably really put like a crafting table of some kind in my house. But I don't like how they look. I feel like they're better outside, so it's outside. Let's craft. Let's see here. Well, I want some of these. The frozen mini snow person. I actually want 2 of them. Get those nicely crafted. Let's see. Some frozen pillars would probably be pretty nice. Frozen tree would probably look pretty good. I want the frozen sculpture. Again, I think I want 2 of them. I have plans. And I'm making those plans as I go. So, they're probably gonna seem very winged, because they are. Let's get some frozen pillars going on. Do I have enough to make as many of these as I want? Because I want 4. Yeah, I can make it. Okay. Here's the 4th one of these. Let's see. I kind of want some frozen trees, but I can't make many of these. I can make 1. I need to get catching snowflakes. Okay, that's all my regular snowflakes. Now let's place a few of these down. Ooh, we did some stuff. DIY furniture. We've made 51 things now. We're an emergent artisan. Now, is there anything else I have completed? Not by the looks of it. Now, I want frozen pillar. Frozen pillar. And then frozen pillar. Did I not make 4 of those? Oh no, I did. Okay. Those aren't lined up. That's better. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Okay. Museum gets some pillars because it's a museum. It needs them. It's very... It's a very sophisticated place. Now... Let's take this down. We want the frozen mini snow person. That is very mini. We're going to put that right there. And then we're going to put the other one over here. Wherever it is. There it is. Bam. So there's the snow people. We're just going to put the frozen tree, like, right here. There we go. Can you place things in the courtyard? I don't think you can, because events happen here. Yeah, okay, you can't place things in the pot. That's what I thought. I just wanted to be sure. So just gonna put this, like, right here. Now, I've got the 2 frozen sculptures left. What I'm thinking... Ooh, no, I know what I need to do with these. And this might be horribly inconvenient. But they need to go between the pillars. Can I get those a little more centered, I wonder? That's a little better. It's not perfect, but it's a little better. Let's try stepping up this way a little bit further. Nah, it's too high up now. There's probably a much easier way to do this. It's not quite... I think that's exactly where it was before. I kind of like... There's a little bit of space that it could use, but it doesn't want to use it. But that's fine. But there we go. Got the frozen sculptures there. We can still get in back there. It's pretty nice. I do really like that. That really gives, like, museum vibes to me, at least. You got the nice, classy entrance to the museum. And that is all our frozen stuff. We now have this utility pole, which I'll just put in storage. I really need to catch some more little snowflakes, so let's get on that a bit, because we are now completely out of those. We have a lot of big snowflakes. I did not realize I had that many. But, yeah, I feel like that should probably actually be it for today. We have done a lot for today. I was thinking of maybe putting those bear sculptures up by the campsite, but I have other plans for the campsite. So, we'll deal with that when we get there. There's things I need first. Let's put all this stuff away. We have 1 regular snowflake. It's the loneliest snowflake, except it isn't, because it has a bunch of big snowflakes to hang out with. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. I thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Horizons. See you all then! And now on this end card, I'd like to ask if you liked the video, hey, could you hit the like button? And if you're not subscribed, could you maybe subscribe? That'd help me out a lot. Thanks a bunch.